Hello everyone, my name is Robert and I make Call of Duty videos and I put them on the internet because I know I like to and people seem to like my videos, so I'm going to keep doing it. I'm going to try and be a bit more upbeat in this commentary because, well, first of all, let me explain the situation here. I'm playing some free-for-all on, I think this one's called Grid. Yeah, it's called Grid. And I'm using the Uzi with grip and rapid fire. And I'm also using Semtex concussion grenades and the motion sensor. Scavenger Pro, Warlord, and Tactical Mask Pro. No, sorry, Hacker Pro. Yeah, there you go, Hacker Pro. And I think my sidearm's the Makarov extended mags. I'm not sure. I really like that sidearm, but you don't really see me use it in this one. Anyways, there are two things I want to discuss today. The first one is the Uzi, and the second one is the game type Demolition, which is kind of weird since I'm not playing Demolition, but I figured I'd talk about it because this is as good a time as any to talk about it. So, first of all, we'll talk about the Uzi. The Uzi is a very interesting SMG, and it's got the lowest damage of all of them, I believe. It's got a lot of recoil without any attachments, and it's I think it's got kind of obscure iron sights, but I've managed to get around that and I kind of like them now. But I think that the Uzi is a very difficult weapon to use. So there you go, the Makarov extended mags used it. But yeah, the Uzi is actually quite a difficult weapon to use in that it kills in about 4 to 5 bullets depending on what range you're at, and it's kind of inaccurate, which really doesn't make sense, as the stats say that the accuracy is okay, but that's kind of not correct, because I mean, I've used it for quite a while now, and bare attachment or without a grip, it has quite a fair amount of recoil, so I tend to I tend to stay away from using the Uzi. But since I've started getting used to the recoil, I'm actually having a lot of success. The good points about it is that in close range actually is quite dominant because of the recoil. The hip-fire spread is actually really good. It reminds me of the Type 100 from World at War. The Type 100 from World at War, it had a high power, which isn't really the Uzi, but it had quite a bit of recoil, but an amazing hip-fire, and that's exactly what the Uzi is. I think the Uzi is the Type 100 from World at War. Because the Type 100 dominated the MP40 in hip fire, so I know that's kind of weird because lots of people sprayed from the hip with the MP40, but the Type 100 was the dominant gun in terms of hip fire in World War, in my opinion anyway. But yeah, the Uzi is actually really good, and if you practice with it, you can have a lot of success. Like in this game, I joined the game late and I started out really bad, but I managed to pull it all back. I mean, I wasn't using the greatest kill streaks ever. Like the spy plane, counter spy plane is pretty basic and it's actually very effective. The mortar team in free-for-all isn't generally very effective, so I tend to stay away from it. But for this game, I was using it for some reason. But yeah. Anyway, a couple of tips for the Uzi: stay in CQB. Like, you see me patrol this one building, this big building, for quite some time, and yeah, that's your best bet, in my opinion. With a shotgun or an SMG, in free-for-all, your best bet is to patrol this building. A lot of people do like to camp in it, so yeah, it's just best to patrol the building. Or this one. Patrol one of the two main buildings in this map, because that is where you go. Don't camp, though. I'm not saying camp. Camping is just boring. But you definitely need to if you want to have a lot of success consistently, I'm saying consistently, not just like a one-off. Like, either stick to the outskirts or stick to the buildings, but don't camp because camping's boring. But anyway, a couple of tips on the attachments to the Uzi. The rapid fire is it's not a necessity, but it does help a lot because you'll be pumping bullets into people a lot quicker. Grip is pretty good because it reduces the recoil, and red dot gets away the awful sights. Well, not the awful. I don't think they're awful, but some people say they're awful. Like, it gets rid of the sights. Don't go with the reflex or an ACOG because I've tried those and they sit weirdly on the Uzi, and I tend to stay away from them because I don't know. I just don't feel comfortable with them. But yeah, extended mags I really wouldn't suggest on the Uzi because it has quite a high clip anyway, and there are better attachments for it, like grip and rapid fire. people say the grip and rapid fire and the AK-74 use overpowered, and I agree with them to a certain extent. Oh yeah, watch this Black Ops fail. How could I not see the guy? He was right there. I think I was kind of distracted by the shiny motion sensor. Shiny, give me motion sensor. But yeah, I was actually planning to go and hack it, which is a perk of Hacker Pro. Where you can hack into enemy equipment so it works for you, not for them. Which is right. I don't know. It's really good because I don't believe it signifies them that their equipment's gone either. But yeah, the Uzi I would recommend grip and rapid fire, or maybe red dot sight and grip, because the red dot sight and grip is also a very good setup. Or steady aim and rapid fire. That's pretty cool. But yeah, anyway, enough on the Uzi, I think. There's the next topic I want to discuss, which Demolition. Now, I've been playing a lot of Demolition, really. I think, apart from TDM, it's my favourite game type. Apart from standard kill games like TDM and Free For All, Demolition is my favourite game type, and I'm okay at it. There was this moment earlier where there was this. I joined this match like halfway through round 2. And the entire enemy team were dominating. Like, they were getting chopper gunners up the wazoo, and they were just being very, very dominant over the team I was on. But in the end, I did finish on like a negative kill death ratio, like half kill death ratio. But I got 6 plants in against a chopper gunner, dogs, gunship, Blackbird, Rolling Thunder, Napalm Strike 4 team, and that is not easy. Getting 6 plants, it is not easy to do that against that kind of team. And there are a couple of teams I play with in Demolition that they're absolutely horrible. They don't know how to play the objective at all. I'm not even exaggerating. I don't mind if my team is a bunch of kill whores, because generally that results in a lot of air support, like spy planes, Blackbirds, chopper gunners to pin the enemy down. That I don't mind, because I can do the objective playing work for them. But when a team that doesn't play the objective does horribly kill-wise, that pisses me off so much, because I'm trying to win a Demolition game, and the team I'm playing with just don't have a clue how to play the frigging objective. And if I had a microphone, I would have been screaming at some of these teams, shouting, "Stop defending the bomb site!" or stuff like, "For God's sake, start trying to plant the bomb. Help me plant the bomb." And I was actually thinking of setting up a Demolition tips video, because it's a really nice game type. I really enjoy playing it. And well, coming up here is another Black Ops fail. It was ridiculous, that was. I don't know what I was trying to do. The guy emerged out of the team, out of the room at the wrong time. I'd already started to throw the Semtex. But yeah, I just... Do you guys want to see a Demolition tips video? Because I've got a really nice game which shows me playing the objective so much in Demolition, which a lot of you trolls out there probably call it camping, but I play the objective in Demolition. That was a cross between Demolition and Domination, like Demolition or Demonation or whatever. No, and in Demolition I definitely play the objective. I play to get rid of the bomb sites or defend them, depending on which team I'm on, which side I'm on. So, would you guys like to see a Demolition tips video? Because, to be honest with you, I think it become quite a popular video, because a lot of people play Demolition, but not a lot of people know how to play the objective. Like, I could probably count the amount of people that I've seen playing the objective on my team on my fingers. And toes, I think, because there are quite a few people out there that know how to play the objective in Demolition, but there are a lot of people that don't know how to play or insist on kill whoring in Demolition games, and I really want to help people in Demolition, because I like playing it. I can play it pretty well. So what would you guys like to see that? Because if you would, leave a comment and let me know. Anyway, that's the end of the game. My final kill was on a second chance guy immediately after I died. But yeah, I will see you guys some other time. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you all start to consider the Uzi, because it's actually a really good SMG. Alright, see you guys some other time. Take care.